I have that I enjoy watching a lot is the Child's Play. I had the other Child's Play edition, the one that came out way back in the late 90s or whatever it was. It was full screen, and of course I've been trying to get away from full screen for a while now. So whenever I get a chance to upgrade to a widescreen, I'm going to take it. And I took it, and I got Child's Play, the newer one. I actually do plan on getting it on Blu-ray though, because I am double dipping a lot lately. And I'll show a lot of my double dip Blu-rays I have after I get done showing the DVDs. But yeah. And then you got the box set, and people always wonder why Child's Play 1 isn't in this box set. But the simple answer to that is these are Universal, while the first one is MGM. So unless MGM and Universal can agree with each other, you'll never see all those movies together. It's sad but true, but actually it maybe be for the best, since part 1 is on Blu-ray and the rest of these aren't. So if Universal had the rights to the first one, probably wouldn't see it on Blu-ray. I got 2 right here. These are all fun classics. You got Bride of Chucky, a lot more cheesy, but still fun. And oh yeah, here's Seed of Chucky. Got Seed of Chucky. Seed of Chucky is a strange movie, kind of one of those movies in a movie type thing. But yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's still decent to watch. My favorite ones are 1 and 2, 3 to a lesser extent. I mean, they had the whole Andy Barclay thing, so, and Bride of Chucky kind of just trailed off that, but Bride of Chucky is good on its own merits as well, kind of almost a standalone type thing. But yeah, they're all good. I always dig Chucky. And then next one I have is Leprechaun. Leprechaun is what can you say about Leprechaun? It's a comedy. It's a comedy horror. It's hard not to laugh at that little Warwick Davis dressed as a leprechaun. Yeah, I mean, got part 2, got part 3, and when the franchise really went in the shits with part 4 in space, but you know, people probably like it for that reason, that it's really ultra cheesy. So, and in the Hood, I also got Leprechaun Back to the Hood. You had to buy that individually because it didn't come in a box of gore. So yeah, but it's all good. I'm always up for a Leprechaun night. One of my favorite franchises though are these Hellraiser series. This one has part 1 and 2 in it, which are really awesome movies. I always enjoy Pinhead and the Cenobites, the many ways they go about doing their torture to the people. I mean, it's best to not open that cube if you're around it, because you get a lot of hell put on you for that. And Hellraiser 3, I got the Paramount one, but she's got recently released on Eco Bridge, which can't be good because Eco Bridge is a pretty crappy company, especially after what they did to the Halloween H2O Blu-ray. But that I'm gonna save that for later. And got Hellraiser 4, Bloodline, another horror movie gone into space. Hellraiser Inferno, it's more of, if I remember correctly, this is more almost like a crime thriller. It's a very slow-paced one. And then you have Hellseeker. Hellseeker is kind of, it's decent, it's not too bad. All of these aren't too bad, the later sequels. And then you had the 2 that came out a few years ago. You got Deader, which was, I think, took place in Romania or something like that, over there in Europe somewhere. I think this one was probably filmed in Europe too, in Romania, where it's cheaper to film movies. A lot of horror movies go there. I know Full Moon has always done a lot of films in Romania, Bulgaria, over there, where it's cheaper to film. And then one of my other favorite franchises that I actually didn't like when I first watched was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I thought it was pretty boring the first time I watched it, but it took another viewing to really fully understand this movie and really appreciate it, and this would quickly become one of my favorite movies of all time. So yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's a very excellent movie. Totally advise you to watch it if you haven't watched it by now. And then you have another horror comedy, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Though it does have some pretty decent gore in it, but it's pretty much a horror comedy, definitely. And then part 3, Leatherface. This one took a more serious route. It was decent. It's definitely better than this one right here, which is pretty much garbage. But and you'll see that in my collection. I have a lot of sequels to movies that are garbage. They're just bad movies, but I buy them because I'm a completist. And then you have the remakes, or the remake and the prequel to the remake. They're pretty good. The remake is really good. I always liked this movie. Yeah, and it was a pretty good remake. It wasn't too bad. And the prequel, it's decent. It explained a lot of stuff that happened in the beginning. Well, I'm running out of time here, so I'll see y'all in the next DVD collection update. This is Movie Craze 84. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.